It's often hard when children leave the nest. Same is true when loggerheads and others leave their caretakers.
Okay, here we go.
Off to the beach.
This is going to be a handful.
An adorable bundle.
I can't wait for him to go back to the sea.
It has been an incredible effort.
For months, the Sea Turtle Hospital in Topsail Island has been taking care of these wild ones.
He's definitely a wild one. He gets his name for a good reason.
The turtles were injured.
Boat injuries.
Other injuries too, and now they've healed.
And so this is our exciting moment. This is our graduation project.
A walk down the aisle.
Donatello. He's one of the Ninja Turtles.
Is he happy?
He is. He's very happy. And he's happy to go back home, aren't you?
Home to the sea.
I mean, you can tell he's ready to go.
Griffin is ready. And yes, they're excited to go.
It is a miraculous day. 28 turtles who came to us near death are going back home.
Look at the people.
It's fabulous.
The crowd's at the beach, and here come the turtles in towels. Look at them.
They're so cute you can hardly stand it.
Talk about cute.
It's a little bit emotional.
Moxie is emotional. He's waving goodbye. Goodbye, Moxie. Goodbye. Here comes Bowie. Bowie, rocked by the sea. Happy to be back.
It's like watching a child go off on their own. It's awesome.
Some children are scared. It's okay, Griffin.
There is no question that every single turtle has a piece of our heart.
Save the sea turtles!
Hap is happy, bidding adieu. And Wild One, so long, Wild One. Griffin, come on, Griffin.
A little over a year ago, a young man who visited the turtle hospital every summer with his family was tragically killed in an accident. His name is Griffin.
Griffin is at home. What do you think your son would have thought of all this?
He would have been so overjoyed. He would have been so overwhelmed. I think he's up there smiling.
They have been ours for a brief time, but we have always known that they were yours. Amen.
In Asheville, the Biltmore House is known for the house, but it's also known for the Christmas tree in front of the house.
Well, every year when we look for Christmas trees for Biltmore House, we're also looking for a tree that is going to go on the front lawn of the house.
The front lawn does not have a tree except during Christmas.
We work with a family in Avery County, which is Christmas tree country here in North Carolina. So they are out roaming around looking for us, and they look for trees that need to come down.
They spotted a tree in a man's yard.
And they told him this tree is going to go on the front lawn of Biltmore House in Asheville. So he told the fellas, I've never been to Biltmore. And he's an 81-year-old man. And then he told them a story. He said, this tree that you're taking out of my yard was my Christmas tree in 1972. And our house was brand new. It had its root ball attached. So we planted it after Christmas and watched it grow all these years.
But years later, the tree had reached the end of its life, though now given new life and meaning.
To know that that tree, which was very special to a family 40 years ago, is now going to bring joy to a lot of people here at Biltmore as it's on its way out. You know, we decided we need to get Mr. Gray here so he can see his tree in front of Biltmore House. And it was just a wonderful way to bring all this together, and we were thankful that he shared his story with us. It's very warm and inviting for such a huge house, but it feels very warm. It's a big hug when you walk in.
In all of the rooms, we have Christmas trees. There's 67 Christmas trees total in the house,
including the largest Christmas tree in the house.
And as you can see, it's 35 feet tall. And it came in with horses on a wagon where it was put on the floor and then it was guided up with ropes. There's lots of music and it's great festivity for everyone that comes. We're all in the Christmas spirit here at Biltmore House.
It's an enchanting experience. I think this tree is just magical.
Are you in the Christmas spirit?
I am now.
The view from a skateboard, from a longboard.
Woo!
Daniel Wiggins rides them and makes them.
You know, I've tried to find lumber that's got a lot of character in the grain.
It all starts with the wood.
You know, I have to rip all the pieces.
It starts with pieces and old guys who rule.
But no, I just never thought I'd wind up making them.
He rode them plenty on the streets of Raleigh.
It was either riding a 10-speed or a skateboard to get to my destination.
The skateboard is still a thrill.
Good!
Good and fast.
Not real fast, but it seems a lot faster when you're on your board.
You ever fall?
I usually don't fall that much.
Old guys rule.
I mean, it's got like a 3D look in the grain of the wood. You know, one of a kind, handmade.
ECS, East Coast Street, is Daniel's company. His full-time job, building longboard skateboards.
The longboard's really gone crazy. 34 to 42 inches.
Surfing is kind of like skateboarding.
It really is.
Daniel was a surfer, but he looks like a skier.
You know, it's like snow skiing, but it's fun.
It looks fun, and he lets out a whoop when the boards roll out the door.
I had one go to California, a couple to Texas, Florida.
He's built a secure business doing what he loves.
You think you'll continue making a living doing this?
I'm gonna try.
Why not? After all, old guys rule, and skateboarding tends to keep old guys young.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's keeping me happy.